Hey, welcome in, everyone. Happy Thursday. Kathy is on her way down. She went upstairs to get some refreshments. She'll be back shortly. How you guys doing tonight? How is everybody doing? Let's get this thing started over here. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Mimi starting us off. How's it going, Mimi? Says it's 39 degrees in Georgia. Holy smokes, that's cold. That's cold for Georgia. Let's see. What is it? What is it here? Anybody got any colder weather? Well, even we're 42 here. 42 right now. You're colder than us. Chloe's here. What's going on, Chloe? Q, MSQ, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Have you got your shirts yet? They come in? Can't remember when we sent those out. Jimmy, old school flips. What's going on, man? Glad to see you in here. Glad to see you in. The bot says hello to itself. It's not a smart bot. It's not a smart bot at all. It did say, look at this. Gingerbot said, welcome, Gingerbot. What's going on, Tommy? Life's all right. A little tired today, but it's okay. The kids do not have school tomorrow, so here's Kathy. She's got refreshments. That's a refreshment. Not a concession. Our kids had a school dance, an elementary school dance today. So we had to be there. It's like if you had your kid there, you had to be there too, which is fine. But our kids do not understand what a school dance is. So yeah. Bless your memory. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Snacks ready. Apple slices, cheese slices, and Triscuits. Reminds me of my dad. That was like his midnight snack when I was a kid. He'd have like They must be. Otherwise, he's eating some old Triscuits. Those are like the shredded wheat ones, right? Oh, your mic's not even on. Do you need a response right now?
Yes, right now, please.
Right now. Okay, hold on, guys. We'll be right back. Mics are going off. We're back. Sorry. Had a private matter to discuss. It's just a Christmas party. Like, it's not that big. Just a Christmas party invite. 45 in Portland. Not too bad, but is it more humid there? Is humid? Does humidity affect cold like it does hot? Like, you know how when it's hot and humid, it feels a lot hotter? Does it make it feel a lot colder too? Or does it make it not feel as cold? We have like no humidity here. No humidity. Lisa, what's going on? Welcome in. Mimi says seems to be getting colder every year. Yeah, I think we're definitely
not on, right? I don't want you to put it on yet. I'm trying to.
No, your screen is not. Screen is not on. I'm just chatting. Boneyard B, what's up? 23. That's pretty chilly. That's pretty chilly. Lisa's saying hi to the Gingerbot. The Gingerbot welcomed itself into the chat. Q says they got here today. Haven't gotten open in a while, and I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Hey,
sweet.
Those are really cool shirts.
Yeah, and like those two, they look like they would like brand new.
Yeah, they were like crispy.
Crispy. Crispy. Speaking of getting there today, we actually just got Kathy mentioned about 2 minutes before we went live that she got a negative feedback.
Literally must have
on
happened
eBay.
today, right?
It must have come in today. There's 2 other behind it though, so I don't know.
2 other what?
2 other positive feedback, not
I
negative
was like,
feedback.
I only saw one, like, and I was okay with it because it seems like an easy one to get removed. You're like scaring me now.
There's 2 other feedback. So, negative feedback came in on the 7th. Yep. Never arrived is their feedback text, which shipping shows delivered.
2 weeks ago.
Yep, on the 27th.
Never ever reached out even.
Never reached out. We're pretty sure that that's going to be easily removed. That's what we think.
It's funny because I was like, man, I feel like I haven't had much eBay sales today, which I didn't realize I hadn't. I don't think it actually affects it, but it makes me think maybe it could.
Tommy says, Q, you scored in the tees? Scared in the tees this week? Good taste? Scored? Nice. Seems like a lot of people, parents and kids. Is it a small school? Yeah, I mean, under 300 students. It's an elementary school, maybe 200 students, but not it was not a whole school wide. There was definitely not everybody there.
Literally, our kids were like, every one of my friends that said they're coming's not here.
I just leaked all over myself.
They were not having any fun.
Got a hole in my lip.
Why the snack situation was an issue?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, so, well, it said concessions, which I guess, does that just imply that it costs money? Because, like, they sent, like, 14 emails about this dance for the last 2 weeks.
So, yeah, it was advertised as free.
Free family fun.
Free family
dance,
fun.
Free.
Concessions.
Yeah, but it didn't.
Did they say
fine.
provided?
They were, like, 25 cents. Like, everything was so cheap, but we didn't bring us. It was
I thought it was like
cheap.
$2.50.
I'm pretty sure it was 25 cents.
Might have been able to scrounge a few quarters, but...
Yeah, but we didn't, like, have any cash with us. They don't take credit cards at the elementary school.
I guess we should have known. I mean, it was like the PTA.
But then also, I got a flat tire on the way, and so we were dealing with that.
Yeah, I have to deal with a flat tire on our new tires.
In like 10 minutes, and then went and got snacks at the dollar store with a credit card.
So school dances, just as dumb as I remember them. No, I mean, I think the only school dances I went to was in middle school and high school. I don't think our elementary school had school dances, but yes, but now they have a ton of flavors. Q says, Tommy, I'm a rocker chick through and through. Been in the music industry for 20 years. Music is my life. I had to have those shirts when I saw the haul. LOL, shredded wheat. Is that not what they are? I always thought of, what are Triscuits? Man. Yeah, shredded wheat. They make cereal and crackers. Tommy says, hello, Kathy. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hello. Did you say what I was doing?
I said you were getting us drinks. What else were you doing?
I was measuring things.
She was measuring things. I said that. I think so. I spent a year in Denver and froze my butt off.
I had a Merari bundle sale just like an hour ago. I think I've only had one other Merari bundle sale ever. Also, don't forget to list your Merari items if you want your coupon. I think today or tomorrow's the last day. I just did 30 before this so I could get my coupon.
I forgot I was going to look up what this email said.
About what?
About concessions.
Oh, it literally doesn't say anything. I'm putting the live one on my screen and my face looks so disgusting. It looks like my
It
mascara
might be
is
the
like
lighting.
all...
Like push the light back a little bit past your camera.
No, I just mean I'm making it. It's like froze on a stupid face, but also
Oh.
my mascara just looks like it's. Sorry, guys, I'm tired.
Yeah, we're tired today. So the flyer says, free for all students and families, free photo booth, concessions will be available for snacks and drinks. So I guess...
I mean, they should be like bringing some.
What does the word concession mean? Like that's...
I don't know. I mean, if they're gonna say free for all the other stuff, they should. They know we're not smart. We don't know. We don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it helps if you carry cash, but we didn't have cash with us. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Free means free, not 25 cents. Yeah. Mimi says I had 5 Mercari sales in the last 2 days. Crazy.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, one of the ones that sold in my bundle, it was just one of my 30 newly cross posted that they bundled with the older one.
Means food and drinks for sale. I mean, look, I didn't really look at the email that hard. I did not know our kids were going to be like, oh, well, I want to go to the dance. I want to go to the dance.
I don't honestly think I saw the word concessions. I thought it said snacks.
We don't look at things very hard. We saw the word free twice.
But I also wouldn't have thought about it like...
I'm not blaming them. I'm not blaming the PTA or anything, but the kids were bummed out. Like that's...
Well, like, yeah, then we bought them snacks that cost way more than the ones that were there.
Yeah, we went to the dollar store and
But
like,
also
okay, go get a few snacks.
Only wanted to go because of the snacks, so...
Yeah. What kind of... The kids literally wanted to go for the dance. Or to the dance for snacks.
They did not dance.
James, welcome in. Says, do you cross list to Mercari? Yeah.
Not enough, but yeah.
Mercari's kind of like... I wouldn't say like our last ditch effort, but Kathy kind of puts off cross-listing there.
So like I had to go 19 pages back on List Perfectly to catch up to my Mercari.
Are you ready for me to share the screen?
Oh yeah.
So they can see what you're saying?
Well, I'm not showing what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
What I'm saying, I'm not going to go 19 pages in right now.
Why isn't your screen showing?
Uh-oh. Anyways, that means it's been 1,900 items I've listed since I've cross-posted to Mercari. But as I'm cross-posting, I'm deleting the ones that I've sold, and it's been like a lot. So that's the reason I don't cross-post like every single day there, because it usually sells on eBay or Posh within like 30 days.
Jared, welcome in.
Is it still not, or it is
now? It wasn't. I might need to unplug something. Did you hear about the new lawsuit? Don't sell sockets, cell phones, accessory. Oh, pop sockets? No, I haven't heard that. Pop socket. I always think of pop socket and drop it. That song. Pop socket, drop it.
Pop, lock, and drop.
What was I saying? What was I Googling? Lawsuit.
Can you put my screen on though?
It's just showing like this.
Oh, but I want a list.
If you look down in the thingy.
Okay.
Is the little black thingy that has blue lights? Is there blue lights?
Where? What am I looking at? I see blue lights on there.
You reach in there, grab that. You probably won't be able to pull it all the way out. Unplug the power, plug it back in.
Is that like my whole?
Oh no!
Like
my camera's gone now. Are we still live? What?
Did you?
Your screen works.
What?
Wait, don't move.
Okay.
Can you get? Are we still live? Are This is just a disaster. This is a disaster. All right, I gotta get things figured out over here. Mimi says, did the boys dance? No, they did not. They did not dance.
Okay. Where did my list perfectly go? Okay, like this is just like not like the okay. I was like, that's not all the screens that I had open. There we go. All right. There's some hats.
All right. So, your screen's ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it worked that time. Sorry, guys. Complete disaster. Did the boys dance? No, they kind of were like wallflowers. Literally every other kid in there was dancing. Our kids were not. Q said, glad it's not just my kids that go to places for food as if they don't get fed at home. Right. It was just like snacks and candy and stuff. Well, how old are they? They are probably still scared of girls. Heck, sometimes I'm still scared of girls. What, 7? And boys are 7 and
Oh, sorry,
9.
I was trying to read something.
7 and 9. And
What is the question?
They're still. How old are they? 7 and 9.
Okay, is that the only question that you need help with?
Still probably scared of girls. Yeah, I think the problem was they didn't have any real friend. They didn't have any of their friends or classmates. Like there was a lot of kids, but none from their class. Mimi says, I also had one Depop item sell. It's been a long time. I only cross-list vintage items on Depop now. We still have not done Depop. James, I spend most of my time on Posh and Mercari delisting what's sold on eBay. Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons why Kathy waits so long to cross-list on Mercari. Because if it hasn't sold on eBay or Poshmark in a week, 2 weeks, then it's going to be less likely that we'll have to go take it down real quick off Mercari. Yeah, they did not give the seller any warning, just called eBay and shut down their accounts for people that were selling them. So they like Vero'd them on pop sockets. What is it? Is it a well-known thing? Is PopSocket kind of like one of those, what's that phone case? Gorilla? What's that? OtterBox.
Oh.
OtterBox is like really, like they really use the Vero program, like almost excessively. Like, yeah, you're not allowed to sell OtterBox at all on eBay. Is that what they're doing with PopSocket? They're kind of like going down that road. Still alive. LA Jen, what's going on? Welcome in.
Hello.
That's the lawsuit Rockstar Flipper video had today, right? The phone thing with a poop emoji. Both suing people. I guess I've missed all of that. Welcome in, Gingerbot. Q says, this feels like a throwback. Love to when y'all first started doing live. Throwback. Yep. Let's mess everything up. Nothing ever works. Instead of shipping, I'm busy writing Christmas cards. That's fun. How many people still write Christmas cards? Hands in the chat. Raise your hand if you have written a Christmas card in the last 3 years. LA Jen, we know you have. Yeah, they still think girls are yucky. Chloe says, love your nail varnish, Kathy.
Super chill.
She did it herself.
I did, except I had to have Chris, I did it so bad by myself that Chris had to, take a Q-tip all around and get it all off my skin.
I cleaned it up. Otterbox, yep. Wendy, welcome in. I found a $49 in a shirt I got from the thrift today. First time for me finding cash, and I couldn't believe it. Wow.
Awesome.
$49. That's pretty good for finding in a shirt. Like in the chest pocket kind of thing. Nice. No, not until now. They did not get any warning at all, but yeah, I would not risk selling them. That's messed up. That's where I feel like eBay kind of drops the ball a little bit too much on its sellers. Like when Allbirds did that whole blanket Vero ban. I mean, that messed up Drew. He had to restart his whole store because of that thing. And there's no recourse. They just oh, oops, okay. Yep. Have a nice day. We're getting the hands. Yep. So some people do write Christmas cards. All right. Now, how many of you have written a check? How outdated are checkbooks and checks nowadays? Chest pocket of the Sherpa button up. Nice. Tommy says, I want to hear you both say Shetland again.
What's the right way?
Shetland, I think.
Did I say it right?
I think you said
Sheetland?
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
It's recording you. No, press the speaker.
What's the speaker?
Shetland.
Is that not what I said?
No.
Shetland?
You said Shetland.
My bad.
Q says it listed OOAK.
One of a kind.
One of a kind vintage sewing box. That was Cincinnati themed, and I bought from Cincinnati Picker, and And it sold for full price, $39.99 plus shipping in minutes. Printed my labels, and it was Shad Juice who bought it. Wow. So it's like making its way around a bunch of resellers. It's been sitting in the death pile forever. That's cool. It's sold. Cool. It's sold.
Crazy how that works. When you list stuff, it just sells fast. That's my whole death pile.
Yeah. Elizabeth says, have you ever tried using Flip reseller tools? I currently use List as well, but have heard great things about Flip, and I believe it's free to use. We have not. We've not really tried using it at all. We have, we've heard about it, but we've been using List Perfectly since it came out, and we don't like change that much, if you don't know. Who is Shad Juice? Shad Juice. Is his channel Shad Juice?
I think so.
I feel like we've met him. Him and Commonwealth Kevin, I think, does he do Kevin's merch and stuff? I don't know. I've heard Kevin talk about Shad Juice quite a bit. I think I'm trying to look him up.
I don't know enough.
I don't know the name. I don't know if his. Yeah. So here, let's do this. Does that work? That didn't work.
For what?
I tried to do a shout out. Let me try to do it again. My shout out's not working. There's this channel. I can't remember. I feel like we must have met him. He must have been at FlipCon. Was he at FlipCon? Q? The first time? Jared says, I have a Stone Cold University varsity jacket, vintage. I listed it for $149.95. Got an offer of $110. Would you take it? Only listed for 1 month. What would you do? Would you take it? You'd take it.
I would take it if it was only listed for 1 day.
Yeah.
I mean,
what do you have in it?
How much they got it? Yeah.
What do you got in it, Jared? I guess that don't matter that much, but definitely sells quicker once it's listed. Yeah. Actually love letter writing, and I collect postcards and stationery as well. I feel like that is becoming a lost art, like just writing a letter or even a note. You know, we're so used to just shorthand messages, LOL. Dave's here. What are you doing here?
He probably already left because
I
you're
know.
a slow reader.
Shad Juice is an awesome guy. Shad Juice is in Cincinnati. Super nice guy. Flipper, mostly video games. He just came in to drop that little nugget of info. Oh, he's still here. What are you doing tonight, Dave? You listing? Do you ever do Poshmark live shows? I've tried a few and didn't have great luck. No, we've never done a live selling show. So it's just, I don't know.
It's not us.
It's not us. Coming from somebody who's never done it. We just have not been too interested. Definitely not interested enough to try it out, whether or not on Whatnot or Posh. Q says, you bought something for me today, so now we're all talking about him. Dave. Oh, Shad Juice. He wasn't. He was at the Reseller rally. Is anyone going to the Trash to Cash Bash in Florida?
No, last time we went to a Trash to Bash,
Yeah, we got smashed in the back of the van. Our van got smashed and a smash and grab.
Yeah, and it was totally all their fault.
It's all Dave's fault. Dave's going though. Although Florida is,
Yeah.
I don't know. Florida could also not be as good as Vegas.
I feel like we've had some bad experiences in Florida too.
We have specifically the Miami airport. They ruined our honeymoon. Got 0 in it. Take it, man. Yeah, $0 in that. I would take it. He's got to be good because I've cut out like 15 people I used to watch. LOL. Was watching way too much YouTube. Well, hey, I'm kind of flattered that we're still on the list, Tommy. Thanks. I don't think, I'm looking back at his latest videos. Shad's latest video is 6 months ago. So, is he doing shorts? Dang, his latest short says he lost 217 pounds.
Dang.
Still here, not too far behind. Laying in bed. What time is it? Oh, it's pretty late in Florida. 10:30. I didn't know you ever slept, dude. Karen, hey, hello. Could you please help me with my spreadsheet? Purchase date online 26. The formula is wrong. Went to the end of the year, starting the next year. Right. Yeah. You know what? I'm pretty caught up on chat. Karen, send me an invite, and I'll hop in there and fix it real quick. To the reseller spreadsheet at gmail.com. I won't put it on screen or anything. It'll just be on the side. I wish I could turn off the Posh Live Show notifications. Yeah, why? Is that... Do you get notifications all day?
I mean, yeah.
Huh.
I don't ever really look at my notifications. I think, well, I heard once if you're following the person, you get a notification. So you could go unfollow each person that you get a notification from, but...
The Trash to Cash smash and grab. I mean, the irony is the people that stole from us probably ended up reselling the stuff that they stole from us in one way or another. So we're all resellers at heart. Elizabeth, good night, you guys. Love watching your videos. Hey, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I tell you what, Chris, if you go to Florida, we're going to have some words since you bailed on Vegas. Well, I don't know, we didn't like bail on Vegas. I mean, when is this smash and grab? I mean, trash to cash.
We obviously cannot go to
No,
Florida
I know.
anytime soon.
I know.
And if we go to Florida, it's for Disney World
Disney
and
World.
Harry Potter, whatever.
So we can, yeah,
Universal.
we're gonna have to pass on that. Mimi's Treasures is going. Nice.
That's not too far. Oh, Mimi's Treasures.
Treasures.
Okay. Where do you live, Mimi's Treasures?
Tommy, if you cut Dave and Kevin out, that will clear at least 20 channels. Yeah, they got 10 between them, 20 between them. You have it, Sue. I can. Oops. All right, I think I'm in there now. So what were you saying? You said the purchase date online 2406. He didn't say he was sleeping. He's just laying in bed. Remember what that feels like. To remember what that feels like. Cool, Mimi's Treasures. I'm meeting up with some ladies I met in Vegas. Nice. Got a couple Mimis going to the trash to cash. Can I send you all a Christmas card to y'all's P.O. box? Of course. That'd be awesome. Next month, and it's in Orlando, next to Disney. You know they're going to Disney.
It's been my life goal to get us there.
Mimi's Treasures lives near North Carolina. Tommy would unfriend us if we went to Disney.
We can't go. We are too busy.
I know. Coordinated a cruise right before the event. Man, that sounds fun. Dang, I accepted and he paid already. There you go. There you go. Nice. GG, brother.
The little yellow bird is Woodstock, right?
On Peanuts? Yeah. Woodstock. Got to meet Mimi in Vegas.
I forgot to measure this.
Uh-oh, Kathy forgot to measure it.
21 by 21. That seems about right? I don't want to go measure it.
All right, Karen, I think I got it figured out for you. Well, you should be able to put a date in those now. Trying to see if there's... So there was never any data in those cells, so I wasn't able to revert back to any kind of date, but you should be able to double click on it and add a date now. It's not trying to force you to select from the drop down anymore. All right, cool. Adding y'all to my Christmas card list. Nice. Thanks. It'll be like the only Christmas card we get. We don't really get any. Do you guys have rental income coming in now to start the new year off right? No, not quite. I am making pretty good headway on the house. I've almost got all the trim done. What?
Nothing.
What was that?
I was just thinking if it was done, maybe we could have went to Florida.
We probably could have if it was done. Vegas was a great time. It was really great. We had a lot of fun up until, and that didn't like negate all the fun that we had, for sure. But
just will forever for the rest of my life.
Never want to go to Vegas again.
Vegas, we'll be that.
Mimi says, I got in trouble today. My son called me and said that my granddaughter was suspended from school.
How old is she? Isn't she like 4 or 3?
She said she kicked the boy in the peanut because he pulled her hair. And Mimi told her to do it. Oh. You got in trouble for teaching your granddaughter to defend herself? Oh. Kicked him right in the peanut. Kathy, do you think you may do a day in the life anytime soon?
I mean, I pretty much do it every day on Instagram. Not like showing my face and stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know. My life's pretty boring. Wake up, work, go to sleep. Wake up, work, go to sleep. I don't know. I'm not good at filming. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to visually put a video together. Is my problem.
Yeah. You don't.
I know. And sometimes I've tried. Chris is like, oh God, this is going to take me forever to edit. It's not that I don't want to.
Peanut emojis in the chat. Oh, man. Kathy is not a content creator. Kathy is not a content creator. And I don't know.
You guys would not even know me if it wasn't for Chris making.
I don't know if she ever will be.
My brain doesn't work like that.
Yeah, you're a reseller. I mean, you're.
I saw this comment on our last video that's like, you guys make so many more sales than most other resellers that I watch, and I think it's because they're YouTubers and I'm a reseller.
Yeah.
And like I just like reselling.
Yeah. We could make so many cool videos if Kathy was a content creator. But you're just a reseller. Boo. No. I mean, she's a really good reseller. And I'm okay at sometimes capturing that on video. I'll do it a day in the life. A day in the life of the husband of a reseller.
Yeah. What is your life like?
Do you need any numbers taken off shoes, my dear?
Yeah, right. I wish you would offer that.
Well, the day in the life wouldn't be like a real representation of my day. Wake up, watch TikTok, yell at the kids.
Oh, stop.
Make a bagel. No.
More likely you don't eat and forget until lunch.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Karen, thank you. Hope you enjoy the next year of using the spreadsheet. Well, I did. Hello. He keeps pulling her hair. I also told her not to let the teacher see her do it. Don't let her see you kick him in the peanut. Kick him in the peanut when no one's looking. Good advice, Mimi. Your granddaughter rocks. Yeah. I mean, you get kicked in the peanut enough, you'll stop pulling hair. Right? He got half the paint from the trim on his hat. No. There's no paint on that. It's the look. It's just like a tie-dye. It's actually a really nice hat Kathy got for me. From, was it the Benz?
Yeah.
This is a Benz hat.
I washed it in the washing machine.
Yeah? Did you use that little grill?
It's not for the washing machine.
It's in good shape for being washed in the washing machine. I think it's supposed to look like smoke. It's like smoky. I could see it looking like paint splatter though. I'm actually a pretty clean painter. Like I don't really make. I think I got one spot on one of my shirts. I was brushing and the brush slipped right out of my hand, hit me in the face and the shirt.
Gosh. I
know. I was like, you dummy. Well, my hair was pulled out all the time as a kid and I was too shy to speak up for myself. Yeah. R.I.P. that peanut. My sister did that to a boy when she was 10-ish or so. He went to the hospital and she got vacation from school. Yeah, I got 2 weeks off from school. The peanut. Chris, you just need to follow Kathy around for a day. Pretend you're the paparazzi. Everyone will want to know who she is. She would hate that.
I would absolutely hate that.
A reality show on resellers, but more like Real Housewives than Storage Wars. Karen, you didn't need to do that. She bought us some coffee. Karen, you're too kind. Merry Christmas. It does look like paint. I could totally see that. Totally see it. My mom went into a closet and painted it on her lunch break. And when she worked, did not get one drop on her work suit. The people that were painting the rest of the house were amazed. Yeah, I mean, I used to do maintenance for a a resort here in town, and we had to be pretty discreet and stuff when we were touching stuff up. So, like, if I had to, touch up paint in a hallway, I couldn't just shut the hallway down and put a bunch of plastic up and all that stuff. I had to, and I didn't want to have to buy new uniforms and stuff. So I learned how to be very careful, and I was paid hourly. So I was not quick. I was careful. All right, guys, what's your... Jared shared his best sale. Well, I don't know if it's your best sale, but it's a cool sale. What's your cool sale of the week, guys?
What's mine?
What's yours?
Have I sold anything for $100 this week yet?
I mean, you sold those Tory Burch flats. That was almost $100.
Oh, those eyeglasses were $98.
Eyeglasses?
Yep.
Was that in the video that came out yet, or is that the one we recorded?
Yeah, that already came out.
It was the one that came out? Whoa! Scott just gifted 5 memberships to the channel.
Scott.
Stacy, Ashley, Sharon, Kent, and Scully Girl, welcome to the membership via Scott Cha-Ching King.
Scott,
dude. That's awesome. Didn't even know you were here. How you doing, Scott?
How's it going? I feel like I'm out of the loop. With
Merry
just, like,
Christmas,
everybody.
everyone. Sweet. Sid, good evening. How you guys doing? We're doing all right. Doing all right. Just Kathy's working a little bit. Stacy says, thanks, Scott, for the membership. Yeah, guys.
Why am I not seeing
Our kids are literally right above our head right now. I told them, if you do that, I'm going to throw all your candy in the
I'm
trash.
sure they already ate it all.
That's,
which is why they're doing
I guarantee that's why they're doing it. They're probably running on the ceiling up above us.
Any like the one I'm trying to list. There we are. I was gonna say 15.
Yeah, $15.
Maybe should I do 20? Is there any actually listed?
Scott is such a nice human. He really is.
The nicest.
He really is. He must have a nice wife. I feel like every nice man must have a nice wife. That's
Less because these ones are cheaper. This one. I'm just gonna do $10.95.
Gretchen says, my niece is in Las Vegas right now competing this week for Miss Rodeo America. She's Miss Iowa. All that fringe and bling isn't my thing, but she's a cutie. That sounds like fun. Tommy says, my best sale of the week was only $50 for vintage velvet dress pants, men's. I'm just waiting for one of my leather coats to sell for $150. Scott says, Melody is much nicer than I am. Melody and my son Shane are genuinely some of the nicest people on the planet. I hope to someday meet Melody and Shane.
would they meet us? Just us two people.
My best sale was a bundle of vintage sweats. Came in a bit over $200 for some vintage sweats. Where's that sweets? Sweets or sweats? It reminds me. That reminds me of a Kevin James. You know Kevin James. He did a stand-up. He's like, you know how back in the day, like military, you know, they would write their sweeties at home from the trenches of war. It's like, we don't do that nowadays. I am very, very sweetie. It is hot here. Sweats from that locker full of new old stock. Sweets from that locker. I still don't know what it is. Sweats. Eats is with 2 E's. Okay. $200 for some sweets. What was your best sale this week, Kathy? Money-wise, or just because you liked it? Those glasses.
The glasses was probably the best.
I don't know if you remember, Gretchen. She got them probably a year ago. I think it was in one of our recent what sold, probably our most recent. But they had like the high heel shoe on the back of the whatever this is called, the earpiece. Boca glasses. Got them for like $2.50. Sold them for almost $100. Took like a year.
I sold those Doc Martens boots for $90.
Yeah.
I don't think that video came out yet. My birthday Doc Marten boots for $90.
Yeah, that video is coming out next week, I think.
Otherwise, a bunch of $30 sales, as usual.
All right, how many got listed?
Almost 10.
Almost 10 listed.
Are you saying I'm slow?
No. I do think I need to do this. Uh-oh.
What?
I just broke it.
Great.
I think I shocked something. Messed up my camera.
Stop.
Messed up her screen. Scott came in and messed everything up. I'm just kidding, Scott.
He made it better.
Ow.
Trying to hurt yourself. Really?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix the
Is
world.
it going to make my listings go away?
Are we back? Oh, man. It wouldn't be a Ginger Marvin Live if everything didn't break. Nothing wrong with a $30 sale. They pay the bills. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we actually mentioned in the What Sold that's coming up soon. Because Kathy had a few, like, I don't know, $8, $10, $12 sales. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're spending $1 on the thing and you sell 3 of them and it took 10 minutes to do it all, like, it's pretty awesome. What do you think your current ASP is now, Kathy?
30s.
30s? 35? High mid 30?
It's probably low 30s.
Low 30s?
Yeah.
Low to mid 30s?
Like, even though I'm having a couple of really good ones, it's mostly those bins.
That's true. Since the bands, it's kind of gone down a little bit. It was like 36, I bet, for a little bit. Got a question coming up. I sold an equalizer that I got on Whatnot for $2 for $80 within hours of listing it.
I don't know what that is.
What is an
but
equalizer?
nice.
I've always heard of like the Smith & Wesson was the great equalizer. But I don't think that's what you sold. Scott says, I take full responsibility. You come in, you just drop a bunch of Christmas gifts. The live crashes. No, I think I shocked it. It was all my fault. Actually sold it twice to the first person twice. The first person canceled immediately and then tried to scam me when I sold it to the second person. I asked when it would be delivered and said they never canceled. eBay begs to differ. 2 weekends ago, I found a vintage 90s Dr. Martin green velvet velour made in England boots for $8. What do you think those go for? Could look it up.
Say the word again. Dr. Martin's green velour.
Dr.
Vintage.
Martin. Yep.
Am I spelling it? For a second, I just had a brain fart. Dr. Martin's green.
Oh, hold on. We got a Mimi. Mimi's Treasures. Good night. Having fun hanging out. But I need to get some sleep. Thanks for all you guys do. $4.99 super chat. Mimi.
Good night, Mimi.
Good night. Get some rest. Thank you so much for that.
Is it like these? These are nice. These are like so nice for Christmas time.
Those look like some leprechaun boots. 100 to $200. I'd be excited for $8. Nice. All right, Stacy has a question. So I have a question. What is the difference between pleats and creases?
Is this a legitimate question?
Good night. Having fun hanging out, but I need to get some sleep. Thanks
That
for
took a
all you
long
guys
time
do.
to come through. Mimi, thanks again for that. I don't know why that took forever. Jared said, my ASP is 28. Not too bad, especially if you're getting stuff for free. That's pretty good. My mom wears those travel time clogs all the time.
Yeah, they seem comfy.
Travel time all the time. Welcome in. A music thing. I don't know. An equalizer. Oh. Is it the film equalizer 1, 2, or 3? Audio equalizer. It's got like all the little dials on it. Gretchen says, what's everyone's take on the top 4 teams for college football? I'll start. Alabama has no place in there. And Florida State's ranking and stats should have been there. I don't even like FSU. I have no take. I don't think I've ever watched a college game, unfortunately. Is it really 10 minutes to photograph, list, and ship items?
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, like one item? Photograph, listen.
I mean, I was kind of being a little bit.
I mean, if you think so.
Say if you don't count sourcing the item,
Right.
and you didn't have to do a video, you weren't showing it in a haul. How long would it take you to go from getting it home to getting it inventoried, and then include packing and shipping afterwards? For one item, if you divided it up. I mean, you're talking
That's
10
pretty
minutes
accurate,
total
yeah.
per item.
Unless it's like a black fleece or something.
Yeah,
that
I
needs
mean,
a ton of
obviously the
money.
items
Yeah.
vary. There's some that take longer, some that take almost like half that time, probably. I mean, Kathy, we were trying to add up how much you've sold in the last ever, I guess, total.
Oh, like items?
Yeah.
Not
I mean, it's over 10,000
oh, way over that.
sales.
Yeah. I have 8 just on eBay.
8,000 sales on eBay.
I have 5,000 something on Posh.
So maybe 20,000,
Probably.
25,000.
Well, not online. 56 plus 100 sold on Posh. 3,000 plus sold on Kitizen.
I mean, you're pushing 20,000 sales.
Mercari over 3,000. Did Facebook for a while. Yeah, over 20 in 5 years.
With that comes a lot of, I mean, she's got her system down pat. Is that a saying? You got it down pat?
Which is why when we have a lot of sales in the videos, is because it doesn't take that long to do it. Really anything.
Yeah.
Do the same thing every day for 5 or 6 years, you get pretty good at it.
Welcome in. Sneaker Clogs by Easy Spirit. Gretchen can't wait for next year's new championship system. Are they changing it up? Doing a big change up? And shop for it. I mean, if you add in shopping for it, I'd even say that's...
Well, if I stay at the bins for, say, 4 hours, but get over 100 items, I don't know how you break that. 60 times 4. Divide that by,
So, yeah, say you
it's
go...
hard to say, because then obviously we take some to buy, sell, trade, and things. I don't count it. I count that as my free time.
Yeah. I mean, it really is almost
fun.
impossible to say an exact number.
Because, sourcing's never the same amount of time.
I can guarantee that what you do now as if reselling was on its own, Kathy works less and makes more than any other job she's ever had.
Which hasn't been a lot of jobs.
Hasn't been a lot.
No. Any job I'd probably want right now.
Probably any job you
more
could
doing
have,
this.
yeah. I mean, with your degree. Sleep well. Bye, Mimi from the other Mimi. What's going on, Scully girl? Tommy says it takes me 10 minutes just to research the item.
Yeah, we don't do that. Well, I guess
I mean,
we
you do
a little bit
sometimes.
right here, yeah, like looking
But-
up a comp, but
So like Kathy will do what? Sometimes you'll get 20 listings up in 2 hours.
not including the photographing.
That doesn't include photographing, but you can, I mean, you photograph them in 20 minutes.
Unless it's black fleece, yeah.
Where's my calculator? So 10. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the listing would take you on average about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And so I guess if you broke down everything else, photographing takes less than a minute. All right, 15 minutes each, not 10.
Right. And think of, so then how many dollars? Like, I don't know how you could.
So say you spend an hour at the bins and you find 10 items that sell for $15 each.
Mm-hmm. Wait, 1 hour at the bins?
Yeah, so it's $150 potential profit for an hour so far. 10 items cost you, say, just for mathematical sake, it's like clothes. So 5 outfits, 5 pairs of pants, 5 shirts. How much would that weigh? How much would that cost? $20?
I'm sorry, I got distracted because I'm like, these sandals are driving me crazy. I'll say $20. So we're down
$20 from 150 potential profit. So we're down to 130. So you're an hour in, and it takes you another 2 hours to get things listed, and I'd say another hour to get things inventoried, like photographed and inventoried for that hour, and shipping, because your shipping takes minutes. So an hour to pack, inventory, ship, photograph.
I mean, yeah, we have videos of how I do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm confident that you're quick enough. So 3 hours, 4 hours of time for $130. I mean, that's $32 an hour, $32.50. In a very basic, like, math.
Right.
That's
assuming every item is
double what you
$15
got
or
paid
less.
working for somebody else.
More than double. That's like triple.
But I mean, $32 an hour times 40 times 52. I mean, that's $67,000 a year.
Now, if you break down how long I have to be on YouTube videos for how much I get paid, is like nothing.
So I mean, like, but again, that's just like a very rough way to count it up. And that's also $67,000 in that number. That's if you did that 4 hours a day. So that's a part-time job. Tommy Scott says, Tommy, I spend 10 minutes just thinking about getting to work. Just thinking about doing some research about
But
something.
then Scott lists one item that covers all the items that I would.
So I'm going to sell this old soda can for $200.
Literally.
I'm done for the day. Do you just grab 20 items randomly to post daily, or do you batch list like items? Much faster to batch, I think.
I tried to batch. You know, that's why I wanted to do shoes. Shoes was so fast in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like, I was honestly working maybe 3 hours a day. But I don't want to pay that much anymore. So
Yeah.
But every time I list shoes, I'm like, man, this is an easy day. So
I recently got some more bins from Costco, and I'm working on getting Kathy set up with a system of handling inventory that is like needing to get processed and all that, because of the with the house and how things are set up with like stuff in the garage, her office, you know. Just when Kathy, I don't think this is a criticism, so don't take it as one. I just think it's how your brain works. But if you see work, you're like,
else.
I have work to do. I am behind.
Right.
Even if you've done
I know.
2 days worth of work in that day, you're still like, I'm so far behind because there's still a pile of stuff there. So my idea is to get bins with lids, and so Kathy can't see it. And it's not that I'm hiding it, and we're not like making death piles. We're just getting it out of her like vision. I'm trying to hack Kathy so that she doesn't see it, and then also like she'll be able to divide the things up in those batches. But then it's like once you open a box, that's your work, and then once you get it done,
Good luck getting me to get used to that.
I think it would work. I think it would help. Kathy has a hard time feeling like she's done enough. Would you say that's true? Would you?
Yeah.
I don't have that problem.
I know.
I constantly feel like I've done way too much.
Which irritates me. I'm like, what do you mean? We got laundry. We got to finish the dishes. We got to vacuum.
I'm like, I've worked 4 hours today. I'm taking the night off.
We got to figure out how we can paint this room while everything else.
Jared says, how many items do you sell per day on average? I think we calculated earlier, like 12, 10 to 12 for the whole year.
Yeah.
love to source, just need to list more. I feel like that's common in the reseller world. Jen says, I'm happy Texas made it, but FSU deserved to be there. They were the only team undefeated, yet they didn't make it. What? That seems bizarre. So they were undefeated, but did they lose like a championship game and then they didn't get to go in or something? I agree. Better than sitting in a corporate office all day. Yeah. And it's better than dealing with people. I think that's the thing Kathy and I like the most. Not having to deal with people. Not only like negative coworkers, which look, I could be a negative coworker sometimes. Kathy could be a negative coworker sometimes.
I miss having coworkers, but
yeah, it is nice. It's, I don't know. I was always the young person because I was always working maintenance crews with 50-year-olds, and you know, I didn't mind it, but we were in different stages of life. So, I guess I don't really know exactly how much I miss coworkers. Kathy, do you check sell-through rate for everything? Mimi? Not everything.
Just when I am checking anything, I usually just take note of it.
Yeah. Kathy has a magnificent memory.
Well, if I'm also going to the bins, I don't really care what the sell-through rate is.
Yeah.
Like, it'll sell it when it sells.
Yeah.
And if I want it to sell quicker, I'll price it less.
Kathy has it down to a system and has an eye for what will sell. Was sad when they announced what happened to the Longhorn at OSU that day. Couldn't believe it, but what team will you be rooting for? Jared says, I'm averaging 3 per day. How will I get that up? 3 sales?
How many items do you have?
Junk Monkey, what's going on, Rob? Welcome in. Forgot it was Thursday. It's okay.
Would you call that a fedora? It's calling it a fedora.
Fedora?
I wasn't really thinking
Yeah,
that.
I guess it is. I guess it kind of is. I don't know. People are caustic when you have to deal with them. Yeah. So glad I don't have to deal with people. That's a hook of a hat you're wearing. You like that? Kathy got that from the bins for me. Everybody thought it was paint. Thought I was a bad painter. It's just like a smoke print. But it definitely looks like paint. Trying to get us demonetized over there? Mama with a camera. What's going on, Lori?
Hey, Lori.
Jared says, I have 1,300 all clothes.
I'm assuming you accept offers or send offers. I send offers every day. I really price. I mean, I feel like I price low. I don't know.
Have you tried live selling on Poshmark? Just curious. Honestly, wishing for Oklahoma and anyone who plays against Texas. And Saban. Going for, is it Saban? Going for Washington. Love an underdog. They didn't lose any games yet because Alabama beat number 1 team, Georgia. They made it. Both Alabama and Texas lost games. I'm a Texas fan, but would have understood if they didn't make it. Rob says, I found some hook shoes today, but had to leave them behind. Some catch and release. It's a cool print on the hat, Chris. I like selling hook fishing shirts and shorts. You don't find it too often, huh? Which I feel like we should. We got a lot of anglers here in Colorado. No live selling ever. I do accept offers. I do not understand how the offer thing works on Poshmark.
Oh, on Poshmark. You share your closet. I was thinking eBay, but.
Do you cross list, Jared?
Yeah, like Poshmark, you know, Poshmark VA sending offers all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 1,500-ish items. I don't know.
Cross on Posh and eBay.
Should I put this as the main photo for this shirt?
I'd put the back of it, yeah. Do you guys like the Colorado In-N-Out coat or shirt print? I like it. It's got the mountains and the aspen trees, and it's cool. You do use Poshmark VA? What are your settings on it? Do you have it sharing, and then do you have it respond with offers to likes? He's the Alabama coach. Gotcha. As you could tell, I'm a big sports fan. You don't have to call me sir. My parents are married. What? An old military joke? What's In-N-Out? You don't know it? Where are you at? In-N-Out's like a burger joint. I think it's big on the West Coast. But we just got one in Colorado. How many years has it been? Has it been a couple years? Was it pre-COVID?
I don't remember.
Was it pre-C?
I don't think so.
It's a good joint. We like it. It's fast. There's like 3 options: cheeseburger, double
cheap.
cheeseburger, hamburger, and
It's pretty cheap. I feel like it's fairly healthy. Like you could get it. I always get lettuce wrap burgers. I mean, it's pretty. If you don't get the fries, which I always get the fries.
Yeah,
and it's like under $10 for a meal. Like that's barely anywhere.
it's kind of like Chick-fil-A, but for burgers. I don't know. It's quick. Service is good.
Friendly. They don't
Friendly.
mess up your order. Ever.
Yeah, we've never really had a bad issue with In-N-Out.
You get free
Kids
cocoa
like it.
for kids on rainy days.
For us, it's a good place. Like we have our kids are so picky sometimes. It's hard for us to be like, you know what? We're not gonna cook tonight. Let's go out and do something, and then nobody agrees on anything. In-N-Out is like, okay,
3 places are
we'll
like
get like
Chipotle, In-N-Out, and Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. So
Which are
that's
all like about $10 meals. Which is
yeah. And it's a good burger. What do you use to stream? Yakov, what's going on, man? We use OBS. Wendy's asking, are your prices competitive? I'm guessing to Jared. I find that if my sales get flat on Posh, that sometimes if I adjust my Posh VA sharing settings, it helps. Like to share more? I don't think we've adjusted our sharing settings once. Do you?
I haven't, but I always think about doing it.
We probably should go in and mess around with it.
I'm so annoyed that like these are not showing up.
Is it because the eBay search is being
There's
stupid?
Like, no way. There's nothing of this listed on eBay ever.
Rob says, I almost got in a wreck going across 50 one time because I was looking at the trees in the fall, in the full fall color. Oh, man. Like, we didn't do it this year, but I kind of wish we did.
One sold.
The kids are still not at that age where they can like look at the landscape and appreciate what's going on, and just like the view. And so, and we have to, if we were gonna go look, it's like a 3-4 hour drive to get out of the city and up in the mountains to where it's worth it. But it's so cool to go up there and see the leaves change. And then there's so many people that do it too.
Yeah.
Like it's, and then everybody's pulling over on the side of the road, side of the highway. In and out so good, yeah. Fries are blah, but I do like how they have Bible verses on their food packaging. Yeah, the fries are okay. They do process their fries right there. So they chop the fries and fry them fresh. They're not like frozen or anything like that. My kids, except for my eldest daughter, refused to watch games with me. Apparently too loud, too opinionated to talk back to the coaches. My granddaughters do like my touchdown dances though. Animal style fries. Sometimes I'll do the cheese fries. I don't know if I haven't done a full on animal style fry at In-N-Out in a while.
You don't really like the onions?
They're not too bad. I just don't like too many onions. Selling 3 a day equals 90 per month. That's nothing to sneeze at. I want a steady 15 per day. It'll happen within the next 5 years, maybe.
I want 15 per day too. That was like my goal this year, which I didn't quite get there. I got close.
Mimi went to In-N-Out when I was in Vegas. Better than Whataburger to me. Uh-oh.
I don't like Whataburger that much.
No, I don't either. But I know those are some fighting words for some people. Yeah, my prices are competitive.
Yesterday we had a lunch date at Skirted Heifer.
Yeah, I don't think Skirted Heifer is...
No, I don't.
Anybody ever heard of Skirted Heifer? It might just be a Colorado Springs thing. Maybe there's one in Denver. It was actually featured on, what's his name? Who's the guy on Food Channel?
The guy with spiky hair?
Yeah, what's the spiky hair guy? Guy. This guy. Guy Fieri, yeah. What's that guy's name? That guy, yeah. Guy Fieri. On his diners, drive-ins, and drives. Yeah, it was featured on one of their, I think on one of his early ones. The one that was downtown here. It's a good place. And we went for a lunch date, and it's still, it's competitively priced.
Have like a kid's meal for like $5.50 with a drink and a fry and a burger.
So the idea behind a skirted or not, you can get your burger skirted or not skirted.
The cheese is so good.
So like, think of your burger, the cheese on top. The cheese is so big, it melts and it kind of creates like the whole bottom of your hamburger is covered. So it's like a skirt. And that they call it skirted. And it's good. It like traps in all the moisture and juices and flavor and steam. We got there, guys. We started talking about food. It's 9:30, but we got there. Are you guys looking to make any business changes in 2024?
Yes, I'm going to give myself way more grace in how much listings I do not get done.
I'd say yeah. Like to pick it up with YouTube and get rolling with the schoolie and all that kind of stuff. But we made some, 2023 was a huge big moves year for us. We bought a house. We kept the business afloat while doing that.
I didn't list anything in July, really.
So you know, buying a house it was like something that we tried to get to a place to be able to do it since before we started YouTube. YouTube was actually one of the modes of us trying to get there. And so, yeah, big year for us. And it kind of feels like once we get the house rented that, you know, we're ready for like the next phase of
which you guys have only
of
ever
stuff.
seen us not there yet.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Does your Posture VA ever stop working? If your computer turns off, that's the worst part about it is your computer or whatever is running it has to stay on. But it stops working sometimes. We'll come down and refresh, or the computer gets reset or something. I feel like there was something recently. It was weird and didn't work for a little bit, but it got fixed relatively quick. Oh, Rob says shots fired. In-N-Out is absolutely not better than Whataburger. I think it's got to be like a location based. We have some Whataburgers here. They're not that great. Although I did have some for lunch today. I probably would have chose In-N-Out if it was next to it though. If you're logged in, if you get logged out, somehow you have to log back in. That happens on my Chromebook sometimes. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it has weird, as with anything, you know, you get logged out for some reason. Have 0 shares for today. I have it set to 8,000. That doesn't sound good. What's yours?
Probably already maxed out for today. Oops. No, it's sharing right now. It says limit 8,000. We're at 9870.
So let me hide Reese Cam. There's still a spider back there. So yeah, what do you got? Why is it sharing over 8?
Well, I think.
Oh, you have it set to higher.
I think they're telling you shouldn't do more than.
So they recommend.
But I do.
Yeah, we should. I mean,
I haven't gotten in trouble yet.
Yeah, we've never.
If I get in trouble,
been
I'll
put in
probably
posh
won't
jail,
do
share jail. With this, I made a rinky-dink bot back in the day that put us in share jail a few times. Much rather use Posture VA to do it nowadays. But it's weird. I would maybe update Chrome if you can. Maybe try to reset the computer. But if you have 0 shares, yeah, I feel like it. Man, I feel like I got super behind in chat. Like to get 10 a day, yeah.
Somebody already cropped their Colorado. How can you crop that? It will cut off half the good part on the back if it's the same one.
It's just
Oh,
that's kind of neat.
That actually looks pretty cute.
Jen says Whataburger greater than every other burger place. I don't know. I mean, maybe we need to go to Texas and try an actual Whataburger.
Like it's different.
It's got to be.
It can't be.
I don't know. I mean, there are definitely like some branches of places that I won't go to because it's just like McDonald's. Like there are definitely better McDonald's in town than others, and that's just in one town. Whataburger's Mel's favorite. It's your least favorite. So you get to go there very often, right? Scott. The extension needs a computer to be awake in order to run. Yeah, it does. Never had Whataburger. Are they good?
It's not that they're bad. It's just, I mean, it's better than McDonald's or something.
Yeah. I feel like our Whataburger's never busy.
I just don't actually like buns. Like, not that. I just don't like buns, and so I care about how the meat tastes. Buns are so
I don't like
thick.
none unless they got buns.
Buns are just so thick. I don't like, you know how when you're a kid, if I don't know if this is a poor person thing, but like using sandwich bread, I prefer that. Like my favorite burger with bread is like what is it? Like the sourdough, like
a patty melt.
A melt, yeah. I don't like buns.
Do you like a piece of white bread in lieu of a hot dog bun?
I don't like hot dog buns at all.
I know, but when you there was a time in your life where you would eat a hot dog with a bun or a piece of white bread. What did you?
I would probably rather have the white bread. The bun is too thick.
I feel like having a hot dog
on
on a white bread makes it not a hot dog. I don't know. It's just not.
Right. Is that 15? 1, 2.
Posh VA needs the computer to be awake in order to run. Rob, I just finished my drafts for the day and have vintage glass soaking. Nice. Like to get to 10 per day. Sacrilege. Whataburger's the best. That's quite the restaurant name. What, Whataburger? Yeah. Oh, Skirted Heifer. Guy Fieri. Have 200 listings, an average of 1.5 sales. Oh, you know what? I put this on. I put Jake's comment on, and I didn't even read it. Sorry, guys. Been lurking from the beginning, just trying to get some work done. Hey, that's what we're here for. Just get some work done. Hang out. Talk about food. Get in a fight over Whataburger. What's better, Whataburger, In-N-Out, or White Castle? Is that even in the same realm? We don't have a White Castle here. But we've gotten some frozen ones from Costco once, and they were disgusting. Wet and nasty down here, ready for some real sunshine. Not liking this liquid sunshine. So, do you go down to the 16th Street Mall ever? I wouldn't say never, but it's been pretty never.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I rode the bus. We rode the bus one time, the one that goes up and down 16th Street Mall. If you don't know, in Denver, the 16th Street Mall is a downtown street, so 16th Street, but it's shut down and it's like you can walk. It's all like a mall, basically, open mall. So you can't really drive along 16th Street. I think you can cross over in some places, but there's a bus that goes up and down the mall. The road, and got on the bus, watched someone pee their pants on the seat, and was like, I'm never riding this bus again. So never rode the bus again. My Posh VA saying no listings found. Maybe check. You know what, Jared, try uninstalling Posh VA from your extensions and reinstalling it. Try doing that. Sometimes you just gotta like delete it. Hit the thumbs up, folks. Nice, congrats. Chris plans to double his 2023 listings. Oh yeah, I definitely do. Within the first 6 months. It's 3. 3 was my 2023 listings. I feel you, Rob. Grass is always greener on the other side. Summer, I want it colder, and winter, I want it warmer and dry. Can't win around here. Q razzing me up. Rob's up 52.5%. Nice. Whataburger has good beef. They also allow you to make it any way you want. But to me, the buns are terribly dry. I hate dry buns. That's big. I don't mind the cold, but this wet gets old. Put that on a shirt. Jared, you might need to reconnect or something. I mean, I have no listings on Posh, but it says I have 434 but no listings. OMG, help. Can't remember my username for Poshmark. Uh-oh. Hello, I think it's the customer service that turns me off at Whataburger. See, our customer service isn't too bad. I will say, what's weird about our Whataburger is it's 2 drive-through lanes, but one of them is like outside. I had the mic outside. Like for them to come in, get your like card or your money, or to give you your food, they have to walk outside to your window. I think it's so weird.
It is pretty weird.
It's the only place that does that. And they always seem like so inconvenienced by it. And I'm like,
Speaking of 2 drive-thru lanes, I went to Chick-fil-A this morning and I went through the mobile drive-thru order thing because the other line was so long.
ooh.
But like, this was the longest it's ever taken at Chick-fil-A. So I'm sure it's gonna all work itself out once people get used to it. But right now it's a little bit, not working.
So yeah, our Chick-fil-A that we default to has 2 lanes, and then they merge into 1 lane after the menu board. And they recently changed it to where like the left lane, the inside lane is for mobile orders, and the outside lane is for just regular drive-through. And so but the lines are always usually backed up. I don't know how that's going to work out long term.
Yeah.
They can't.
Like I was the only
unless
one
they're
in
trying
mobile.
to force people to do
They're trying to force people to do mobile order. But
which is I mean, I guess it's an option.
And then it was awkward because normally, they're like, okay, you go after this blackjack or whatever. But no, there's nothing like that. So, people think that they're before you. I don't like 2 drive-through lines at all.
When Whataburger was Texas owned and operated, it was the best. I haven't been to one since they sold out. See, you're here like defending them, saying that they're the best ever. And then you're like, well, they sold out and I haven't eaten there since. Where do your true alliances lie, Rob? I swear the quarter-pound burgers are only 8-pound burgers these days. They just keep getting smaller. Scott, I think I missed this. Good night, done for the day. Hope everyone had a great night and an even better tomorrow. Scott, thanks for coming in, dropping the gifts. We appreciate you so much. Tell Melody and Shane hi, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll see you later, man. Bet you're logged out of the extension. Yeah, Jared, it's possible that you like your computer just like you just need to log back into places. Is there a way I can get my username from Posh? I mean, it should just be an email address, right?
Username? I mean, isn't it just like at your app right here? Can they not see this?
I'm just saying, like, Jared's trying to get signed into his Poshmark. Oh. Log in. Yeah, I think it's just an email address. That's what we have set up. So whatever email you're getting your notifications and stuff in is your login, is your username. As far as password, you probably just need to reset it. They weigh the patties before cooking, so if they add a bunch of fat water that cooks off, yeah, that's all that pink slime. Refresh Posh and then click the extension to make sure it opens. Q says I would choose bread over bun too, Kathy. Kathy's been choosing like lettuce. Salad.
Salad bun.
Hot dog buns are the best when steamed. That's what I'm talking about. I steamed some of my buns last time. We had brats. It's the way to do it.
I really like sourdough bread, but I don't love bread otherwise. So.
It's the way to do it. Sourdough? Yeah, but
I do like bagels.
did they make like a sourdough bun like for a hamburger? I feel like that's too much crisp crunch. Your your burger would just get smashed. Then it'd be a smash burger. Fuddruckers. I think we've been there.
Yeah, didn't we go there in Nebraska?
Nebraska. The one we went to was not that great.
What the outfit it's wearing is just Nemo, right? This is just
That's Nemo, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't sure that it was. I was surprised that it was a Finding Dory bear. Because I thought the bear was just a tie-dye wearing a Nemo shirt. White Castle's gross. Burgerville in our area, I suppose, is like your Whataburger, probably. Although I think it'd rather have Red Robin burger and fries. Red Robin makes a good burger.
It's all right.
Red Robin makes a good burger. It's all right. They're expensive. They're expensive. What did you eat at Whataburger today? I just got the chicken. I got a chicken sandwich. What do they call it? The what you crack? What's it called? What you chicken? Why do I need that? I'm just looking up a menu.
I'm getting like sleepy.
Getting sleepy? Well, we got 9 minutes.
Well, I wanted to be done at 9:30. But I need to finish this. Or I won't let myself sleep.
The what a chicken. That's what I got. The what a chicken sandwich. I feel like they put too much of the sauce on it. Are you saying Whataburger's like a Sonic drive-in? No. So, do you have like drive-ins that have two menu boards and then they kind of merge into one lane to get to the window? This Whataburger has two menu boards and then two lanes, but they don't merge. They just are side by side. One of them, the inside one, has the window, but the outside one has nothing. It's just like you stop there. And then they have to come outside to get your check or your card. So like she brought my drink that I ordered, took my card, brought it in, and then brought the card in and then my food out. I mean, it was quick, but like...
Maybe they just want their employees to get their steps.
I should have walked my butt in there. That's what I should have done. Make somebody else walk food to me. Okay, logged out, logged back in, and the numbers up on the left, Posh saying I have 434 listings, but in the middle of the page it says no listings found and no pictures. That's weird. Got logged back in, no listings. I don't know. It sounds like it's a Poshmark issue. Southern Sierra says, what makes you pick Posh or eBay? Actually, you do both. Kathy's cross-listing to both at the same time.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to pick. Playlist is done. Is that a Nemo bear or am I tripping? Yeah, I guess it was a Finding Dory. Like the bear itself was a. It said Finding Dory on the foot.
Nemo outfit.
With a Nemo outfit, yeah. I like a good salad bar, but a good one, not a country buffet kind. Man,
Salad bar at
Fargo's has a good salad bar. Another local place, Fargo's,
which
Colorado.
It's a pizza place, and the pizza's gross, but it's such a fun place to go.
Yeah. So it's set up like an old saloon.
Yeah.
And like the employees have to dress up and like.
And like when your order's done, it shows up in the mirror,
old-timey
like a
clothes
ghosty type of thing.
Yeah, so it's got like a player piano that plays itself. You pay $1 or whatever and pick a song. But it's got mirrors kind of staged throughout the restaurant. You could see one mirror from every chair, and the mirror has hidden lights. So you get your number 17. And your pizza's ready when the 17 lights up on the mirror. Kind of neat. But the pizza's pretty meh. But the salad bar's pretty rockin'. But yeah, Colorado Springs, Fargo's. It almost shut down because of COVID. Like it almost shut down forever. I feel like they even did they do like a what's it called?
GoFundMe.
A GoFundMe?
I don't know.
I mean, it's been around for, when did it open? I'm trying to find out. It either did like a GoFundMe or it might have got bought out. I can't remember. But it was like really close to shutting down forever. They don't have established on their main site. $1973. It's an interesting place. Weird drive-thru. It is a weird drive-thru. It really is. So I'm guessing that's not how every other Whataburger is. Is the other one like that? Have we ever been to the other one?
I've been there like one time. I don't like it.
I feel like I've had... The thing I like about Whataburger is it's open... Is it open 24/7? It's open late. And I think you can get like... I mean, there's been times where I was out doing stuff 1 o'clock in the morning, and then it's like nice to get like a midnight taquito breakfast burrito kind of thing. We don't have very many places that are open that late. Yeah, it is Poshmark. Q says, none of our serve yourself salad bars came back after COVID. Man, COVID taking out salad. It also got rid of all day breakfast at McDonald's. Like, what's up with that? It's like the only thing that's good at McDonald's. It's like a sausage muffin. You sleepy? How do I get a hold of Poshmark customer service?
Good luck.
Jared, I wish we knew. I mean, you can go to support and help and try that. So what's your issue? You're having Poshmark. No listings, but says I have listings. Jared, are you willing to share your Poshmark at? Maybe I can look at it from my end. Search people. Yeah, just tell me what your at name is, and then I'll look in and see if I can see stuff. Our thrift stores never went back to normal hours after COVID. They all closed at 5 or 6 instead of 8.
Ours went back to normal hours, but they don't open the dressing rooms.
The dressing rooms.
All the Goodwills do not have dressing rooms pretty much.
But they take returns instead.
Well, they always took returns for real money. Now you only get store credit.
Oh. Dang it. Did you hear McDonald's is starting a new chain? I feel like I did just hear about that like
I feel like I heard
a couple hours ago.
A couple hours ago?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like drinks, right? But they're also like Mick. Like, can I get a Mick smoothie? JD.
Is Chipotle still a McDonald's company?
Is Chipotle? I don't know if McDonald's still owns Chipotle. He's sleeping hard. Jared, I'm typing that in and it's not pulling up anything. No people found. JD Dolan. I'm wondering is that things that would happen if you got shadow banned? If you get shadow banned, is your closet not searchable?
It could be.
Ours have dressing rooms, but no returns. Funny how different they are. I know, right? Some consistency would be nice. Simona, good morning from Germany. Hi.
Morning.
Cosmics, that's what it's called. Coffee and other drinks, according to what I read. Cosmics. Did I get kicked off of Poshmark? It's possible.
Probably not like forever or anything.
If it's a shadow ban, which is
for like
probably
a day or
what
two.
probably what happened. I mean, but from using Poshmark VA, you think?
I wouldn't think so.
How much? What have you been doing on Poshmark? Like, do you have any like bad like cancellations or anything like that. Poshmark. I don't think it'd be a shadow ban. I feel like if you're shadow banned, you'd still see your items. You had 5 cancellations. Maybe it is. It's possible it's Poshmark VA, but I don't know if it's shadow banned. We had one viewer reach out to us one time with, they thought they were shadow banned, but it was like a Poshmark error. Like it might have been the same kind of thing. Like she was afraid of all of her listings were gone. She was really worried about it, and then I think it worked itself out, or she called Poshmark. But it's probably just some kind of dumb glitch.
I would definitely send a customer service email, but
and again, it is possible that it's Poshmark VA, but I will say we have used Poshmark VA much more than anybody that we know, and we've never had any issue like this. And if it was because of Poshmark VA, I would believe that you would be shadow banned, in which we've been shadow banned before, and you still have your listings, you'd still have it all. You just can't share. It'll say there's like an error when you're sharing.
or like
You can't list. Nobody will see your things because they're kind of punishing. It's almost like an automatic punish kind of thing, but there's no notification for it. They just kind of like do it. You're like in share jail, like some people call it. And it's temporary. We've been maybe once or twice,
It was like a day.
1 or 2 days, but I don't think this is it, because you would see your items. I think this is more a glitch that we've heard another person have one time. Because you're saying it's not showing your listings, but it says you have 470 listings. There's some kind of discrepancy there. I'd reach out to Posh support, and just, if it's like, leave them a message, be like, hey, my things aren't showing up, please help. And I bet it would be figured out, like Tommy's saying, probably within a day or two.
I did my 20. I'm just calculating them.
Did your 20?
Yeah.
Let me Google Poshmark glitch, no listings showing. See, if you're suspended, you won't be able to access your closet, but you're in your closet right now. Poshmark usually sends an email containing the reason why your account got banned. You don't have an email. Yeah, my money would be on that it's just a weird glitch. Yeah, no email. I wouldn't worry too much about it just yet, but I would reach out to, like, if you're on the website, click on your profile up on the top right, go down to support and help, and contact support. and then just fill out the little form there. I would imagine if you were banned, they would tell you there. Check an account and status, you'll see. Where do you see account status? I just got out of Poshmark on accident. Account settings. Where do you see account and status? Manage account status. Gotcha. No? Jared, this is on your computer though, right? This is not on your phone? Or like on an app? Yeah. On a computer. Yeah, I mean, I would reach out. The fact that you're able to get into your account and all that, I would bet it's a glitch. But let us know. If it was because of Poshmark VA, I'd like to know. For sure. You done?
I'm done.
Kathy's done. She's asleep.
$435 listed, and that's all Ben's items. So
that's $535?
$435. So yeah, I probably paid like no more than $40. So.
No more than 40 and the 400 and something.
I'm saying, like, if you do this every day, my goal is always to like net 100K. Obviously, I'm not, but if you do that every single day, essentially you should eventually snowball it into that.
Oh, we got a question here. Katya, guys, question. I have a single stitch Marvel t-shirt, new a tag, but it does have tears. See some listed up to 200, faded with minor holes. Should I list high or low? How would I find a good price? Well, I would say if you're seeing some up to 200, I would
List high. Yeah.
I'd list high. See, gauge the market a little bit. You can always list it lower later. You can't list it higher once it sells.
Like, I kind of regret selling the Lion King one for 200 when it could have.
We thought that was high.
And I mean, I'm happy with it. You just never know. And now my comp's there for others when they could get more, maybe even.
Are there any available? Some listed up to 200. So they're listed. What have they sold at? If they've sold at
auction,
that,
but that's tricky.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go to auction. I'd try to list high. Take really good pictures of the flaws, of the holes and stuff. Make it obvious. And
what was it, Spider-Man?
Maybe be willing to accept offers, maybe have offers on so that people can send offers in on it. But if it's like the Lion King shirt had a lot of interest, there was people messaging like right away, and you didn't have offers available. You just had, they just messaged you. So yeah, one looked not available on Grailed without sleeves for 75. Yeah, I mean, I would try a high. I mean, are you in a hurry to sell it? 1994 Marvel Cyclops.
That's what it is.
Let's check it out.
I thought he said Spider-Man. You didn't say Spider-Man?
Marvel.
Oh, okay. What did you just say?
Cyclops is X-Men.
Oh, my screen's not still sharing.
You want me to look?
I was looking. I thought my screen was
didn't.
still up.
I've got your screen right here.
Well,
that is a cool shirt. That is a really cool shirt.
I thought we said Spider-Man. Say it again. What is it really?
94 Marvel Cyclops.
How do you spell Cyclops?
Cyclops. My cycloptic colleague. Got it for free. Yeah, I mean, I would list high, maybe a little bit higher than what's available, and just see. Oh, Reese's camera died. I gotta get rid of this spider. I guess I missed one of the spiders from the Halloween episode. Are the shirts like the same graphic that you see? The black and blue image? Like, is it an all over print? Oh, is it like this?
I mean, literally with just those words, all of them are this much, you know? There's none that are like low. No.
Yeah, if it's like that one that's like all over, I'd say that that's worth more. If it's front and back, none there.
14 people watching.
I'd say list it high, gauge it, see if you get a lot of messages.
Yeah.
If you get like 3 people saying, "Hey, would you take 75?" Then maybe you want to take 75.
You right away, that means your price is probably already good, and they're just trying to get it for even less.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if it doesn't sell after a day or two, then maybe just lower it a few bucks at a time.
You can still see your sales and balance. I'd wait for that message from Posh. They'll probably be like, "Oh yeah, you're good now," and then it'll be no problem. If you delete Posh VA off Chrome, how do you put it back on Chrome? I think you would just go to the website again, log in to the website, and then you should be able to get back on it. Should be able to. Alrighty, guys. Sarah says, thanks for showing how you did the listings. Kathy, you both are so kind and patient with our questions. Good night. You guys are on late tonight. We're about to get off. Didn't expect to see you still here. Sorry, Joy. Yeah, we're gonna hop on out.
Or I'm about to fall asleep. Well,
we were gonna try to stay on until 9:30. But
we were gonna get to sleep in tomorrow because our kids don't have school. But I got a flat tire and we need to be at the tire shop right when it opens.
Yep.
I'm busy tomorrow, so.
Yep. Scared to ask. Don't be scared. Thanks for the help. Happy to help, guys. I mean, that's all the things we would do. Whether or not it's the right thing, I don't know. But it's what we would do. It's what we would do for sure. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed we're not going to get to sleep in tomorrow. But we got to take care of that flat.
Yep. Life.
On a new tire.
Literally.
Got
Not
something
even
stuck in it.
Old,
That's the crappy thing about living in like a snowy place. The roads are always just dirty. Like there's always dirt. Like they throw salt and sand in the road. And I think it just leads to other stuff being in the road, picking up nails and screws. And this is like a 1-inch wide piece of plastic, something. Guys, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please, you want to say goodbye? Your camera died. He doesn't. We appreciate you so much, guys. Thanks for all the support. Scott, I know you won't see this, but we do appreciate you. Mimi, thank you so much for the support. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, tomorrow.
If Kathy doesn't wring my neck for taking this long to close out. Q says, have a good night. Thanks again. Did you get them yet? Did you get them? Did you open them? We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.